everyone, come visit me at my store. I got lots of good stuff here. Have a good day, ya boop boop be doo. Mwah.
Hello and welcome back to another installment of our store tours. This time, the Betty Boop store at Universal Studios. Let's go inside and check it out. Located near the front of the park, right across the street from Minion Mayhem and right next door to Shrek 4D, the Betty Boop store. And as soon as we walk in, we see a Betty Boop clutch for $25. Front side, back side here. And just to the left of the clutch, we see a Betty Boop nightgown where your head is Betty Boop. You get Betty Boop's body, and this is $33. Also $33, this Betty Boop tank top. Continuing around to the left side of the store, let's start right here. $37 for this Varsity Boyfriend t-shirt. There's the Betty Boop logo on the front. The back has the number. It's the number 30. $33 for this t-shirt. $33 seems to be the magic number, as these leggings with Betty Boop down there at the bottom left leg, also $33. Put the two together, a $66 outfit. Both of these Betty Boop Funko Pop animation figures, both are $19. This one, the classic Betty Boop. This one, the sock hop, got a little puppy in there, but still only $19. You'd think a puppy would add more. $15 will get you this Universal Studios Betty Boop coffee mug. Here is another Betty Boop coffee mug. This one also heart-shaped though. Good news, bad news. Here's an article of clothing, not $33. The bad news is $35. This Betty Boop nightshirt, pajama shirt I guess, $33. This one that says Fierce, $35. Here's a Betty Boop mug for $15. The magic price for mugs. Well, just as I said that, this mug is $17, but it's kind of embossed. It's a little raised. That's the front side. There is the back side, Betty Boop, $17. Betty Boop plushes, $17. Should get one of these for my dog Winnie. Also $17, this Betty Boop doll. It's a little different style than the one we saw earlier. Now I do want to take a moment to remind everyone about package pickup. You don't have to carry your bags with you around all day. The store, they will take it up to It's a Wrap for you, or you can take it there yourself. It usually takes about 3 hours. Give them 3 hours to get it there. So if you buy something at 12, expect to be able to get it back around 3. $17 will get you these Betty Boop flip-flops. Here's a Funko, a little different styling on this Funko, but still the same price, $19. Okay ladies, for $35, you can be sassy like Betty Boop. It's got this little like tie thing in the front as well. These Funkos are spread across the store. Here's a nurse version of Betty Boop. Again, $19 for the Funko Pop. Another Betty Boop mug, $17. Here's the front and the back. The back says Betty Boop, and you saw the front. It is Betty Boop. Another ladies t-shirt. Keep your lashes long and your standards high. Thanks, Betty. $35. A Betty Boop tank top for $33. I'm only helpless when my nails are drying. This is a whole wall of Betty Boop mugs, personalized with your own name. Find Nikki over here. Well, we have a Nicole. Close enough. $12 for these. Maybe your name is Betty. Get this one that says Betty. And if you can't find a mug with your name, well, they have this one for you. So clever. On the right side of that first rack when we came in, Betty Boop, I guess this is makeup. makeup bag, I guess so. And these are $25. Betty Boop fashion scarves, $24. Let's see what we have on this wall. We've seen the mugs before, but not these t-shirts. $28 for this gray t-shirt. And then down below, same thing, same price. Well, a different color. And then this is not a beach towel, as I first thought. It is a fleece throw, and it is $33. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, 33 is the magic number here. Ooh, we have a new wall to look at here. For $50, this Betty Boop hoodie. And then we have the mugs over here. These mugs are $17. Get a little top though. $35 for these Betty Boop sweatpants. Got a zipper though. And over here for $28, these little shorts. $28 versus $35. And not too much material on these shorts, I'll tell you that. For $33, we have this Betty Boop shirt, but it changes in the sun. Without the sun, there's no little kiss marks. With the sun, you get the kiss marks. This makeup bag is $25. It's a little different than the one we saw earlier. I assume it's a makeup bag. I don't know. This is where I need Nikki. $35 for the tote. $160 for the large luggage bag. And $40 for the book bag that's at the bottom shelf. But you can match. 3-piece set. 4 if you count the makeup bag. So just a minute earlier we saw this shirt that changed in the sun, and also for $30, the black one. This one also changes in the sun. And I would like to take another moment to remind you, I do have some Betty Boop stuff in my own online store. Go check that out. So on this rack we already saw the fleece blanket. We already saw the leggings. We already saw the flip-flops, but there's a hat right here for $25. And then for $37, this shirt right here. The pricing is the same, but it's a little different. The stylization, the pattern's a little different. There's the large luggage. There is the book bag. The what I'm calling a makeup bag, and the tote. All the same prices as the one we saw earlier. This is just more pinky. $35 for this Betty Boop tank. Look, she's holding a little cell phone. Maybe taking a selfie right there. $35. $37 for this Betty Boop. She's on the beach. There's the little puppy again. I don't know the name. I assume it has a name. If you know the name of this little doggy, let me know in the comments below. But the shirt is $37. Here's another rack of those plush dolls. We've seen these before at the front of the store. $30 for this Betty Boop tank top. She's on a motorcycle down there. Scan up. We've seen the dolls before. Here's another one of her on a motorcycle. This one's black, also $30. Now this purse of Betty Boop, this one is $40. Got the little fringy things on it. 40 bucks for that one. I was gonna say $33 for this, but I would be wrong. This one is $35. Maybe because of the lace right here. Got a little lace right there on the shoulder. $50 for this Betty Boop hoodie. Betty Boop right there on the chest. American flag, she's an all-American sweetheart. And the sweatpants, the same styling of the hoodie we just saw, $35. There's the logo. Well, it's a Betty Boop Christmas. A little tank here for $25. It's got the little puppy on it again. And speaking of Christmas, for $17, there's like 7 different varieties of these ornaments, but they're all $17. Have yourself a little Betty Boop ornament on the tree. Get a Betty Boop phone case for $30. For an additional $5, you can add your name. Here's another wall of Betty Boop merchandise. Oddly enough, right? Thank you, Captain Obvious. We've seen the dolls. We haven't seen this tank top. Tank top here with the number 30 on it, a varsity tank top. $33. And as a side note, the reason why the varsity stuff has the number 30, because in 1930, that is when Betty made her debut in Dizzy Dishes. She didn't get her name Betty Boop until 1932 though. Here is another Funko Pop. I don't think we've seen this one. This one does have the dog, and I have learned the name of the dog, by the way, but I want you to tell me in the comments below. $19 for this Funko Pop. $30 for this Girls Club, the Good Girls Club t-shirt. $30. $37 for these sweats. Got Betty Boop on the side. You've got the drawstring, sort of like football pants. $30 for these short shorts, Betty Boop, pink and black. Again, $19 for the Funko. One's an angel, one's a devil. But they're both the same price. I am no fashion expert. I'll be the first to admit it. But for what I've seen so far today, I like this the best. A varsity jacket, Betty Boop, for 60 bucks. My favorite item so far today. Not quite at the end yet, guys. You're almost there though. I want to remind you, click that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you'll know when another video is ready for you to view. We saw this $25 clutch earlier, but down below we have the actual bag for 40, or purse for 40 bucks. I don't think we've seen this particular tank top. Maybe we have. $33 for it, just in case we haven't seen it, but it does have that magic price of $33. It's behind glass, so it must be expensive. The smaller one there, $110. That's a bargain compared to the big one. The big one, 2,000 smackaroos. Betty Boop says break the rules. This t-shirt, $35. A stainless steel water bottle of Betty Boop and her little puppy, $25. This one is only $17. I don't think this one is stainless steel. Cute and a better price. This varsity bag is $35. The book bag is $50. Holy cannoli. A Totally Betty tank top, $27. Actually $27.95, so let's say $28. A Betty Boop back sack for $19. $27 for this Betty Boop ball cap. I kind of like it. I need to bring Nikki in to try this on, see if she would like it. For $17, an insulated water cup. But look, I don't know if you can see it. It's got like little sparkles in there. $35 for this Betty Boop tank. But let me show you the back. It's lace. Has a lace back. $33 for this Betty Boop in Paris tank top. All-American Girl in Paris. More water sippies. This one, $17 for Miss Boop. $50 for this Betty Boop sweatshirt, but it's all lacy. That's lace. You got lace on the shoulder. It's a lacy Betty. $35 for the black one. $30 for the red one. $10 for the Betty Boop keychain with your name on it, if you can find it. The 4.5x4 photo frames you see here, what's the price? I should have checked before I started talking. $20. These Betty Boop pins are $8. You get over here to the more elaborate fancy ones, these are $11. There's more to it, gotta cost more money. Betty Boop lanyards, $12. I think all character lanyards are $12. So these items here, this jewelry here at Betty Boop, that's gonna be $20. The ones above with the more charms here, those are $25. Another Funko Pop, this time Mermaid Betty, again $19. Tons of these. We've seen the red one, but we haven't seen this one, and this one right here, $35. Here's a tank we haven't seen before, or we haven't seen yet today, $33. That magic number 33. And the last thing I want to show you today, Betty Boop chocolate bar. Actually, it's red velvet, and you can get 3 for $10. I think this will conclude our store tour for today. Before we go, I would like to thank Valerie. She showed me around the shop today. Thank you so much, Valerie.
You're welcome. Thank you. Take care, guys.
Okay, guys, that's going to do it for today. Our store tour of the Betty Boop store. Thanks for coming along with me. And as always, don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. Thanks for watching Flix, and now it's time to relax. These videos are brought to you in part by our Patreon producers. Thank you so much, Andrew Bundle, Angelina Twazer, Ashley Atkinson, Craig Conley, Harry Beadle, John Gosby, Jose Mata, Josh Grabayek, Nick Hahn, and Sonia Tucci. And now some viewer shout outs to those viewers who have visited our coffee page and bought us a cup of coffee or a butterbeer recently. First up, we have the Fergusons, Andrew and Krista, and I'm going to do this early because I don't want to miss it. Happy birthday, Krista, on September 22nd. And here's a coconut smile to Sarah Molina. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And thank you so much to a couple friends of the channel, Sean and Meredith McNamee. Did I get the name right, Sean? I know you were worried about me. And lastly for today, all the way from Scotland, the Whitakers, Neil, Jolene, and Kaylin. Thank you so much, guys.